Welcome to Inside PS Vita, an inside look at the future of portable gaming. Coming up in this episode, we run down everything you can expect from the PS Vita.
When we found out what the spec was, I think we were quite inspired by just how much stuff it can do.
We can now make games that give pinch, pull, touch, drag around objects. It's a much more natural way of working.
So many of us are so used to or accustomed to the DualShock controller that the Vita actually makes it so that it's just second nature. You can literally pick up this machine and you just start playing.
I was so amazed with how well just that whole thing of having it using the camera and using the accelerometers, and is that what they're called? And you can just do this and it has no lag at all. It's just like holding a little window up.
The Vita itself picks up your voice, kind of very, very clearly. This enables you to communicate very easily with your friend as you go through and play the game. It allows you to coordinate actions within the game.
This girl, Nat Marco, made little men's faces and you have to squash them. And the animation is just frames of them being squashed. So you get that really satisfying feeling of using your pinch.
The horsepower in this thing was just amazing. I mean, quad-core GPU, quad-core CPU, OLED screen. I mean, it had everything, the bells and whistles, everything you could think of.
Basically, we can bring the same graphic quality for the PS3 to the PlayStation Vita, which is insane. And now that we've got the dual sticks, and then the motion technology, plus the front and rear touchscreen, the two cameras, it's just been amazing.
The first impression you get of this device is that screen. The blacks are so deep, the whites are crystal clear. It's the perfect palette for an artist to work on. It's quite amazing, actually, that we were able to take PS3 assets, plop them directly into a portable device. It's kind of crazy.
As far as the Vita goes, ModNation was kind of built for it. I mean, it's very touch integrated. You draw with your finger, draw your spline out. We utilize the front and back touchscreens. I just draw my finger across wherever I want to lay, boom, there it is. It's all right there in your hand.
When you combine that with the portability of the Vita, you could actually create something on the way to school, and by tea time, it's been played by 10 million people. Isn't that amazing?
You can be in the house somewhere else playing the PlayStation 3 game via remote play on your PlayStation Vita when your disc is in your PlayStation 3.
So you'll see them in the same lobbies, you'll then be able to start a game and go straight online head-to-head racing from your PlayStation Vita to a PS3 console.
It's not just you at home playing, it's not just you and your friends playing, it's now you and the whole world playing. You can be part of a global community.
One of the coolest things about PlayStation Near is it allows people to meet new game friends and then start to play with them too.
You could be walking down the street one day and 10 people could all be playing this game that you've never heard of. I could introduce you to new content. We can all jump into a party and we can all use voice chat and speak to each other, whether it's about the game or about what we got up to on Saturday night.
I think it's a really good way of linking your friends together across the social network, which is really what PlayStation Vita is all about.
What 3G allows you to do is it takes that connectedness of your game experience anywhere you go. So whilst you're away from a Wi-Fi hotspot with 3G, you can still be competing and messaging your friends who own PlayStation Vitas and PS3s as well. It's a totally new way that people are going to be able to continue playing their games that we haven't been able to do before. One of the cool things you can do in games is you can do augmented reality, which is applying 3D graphics to the world you're seeing through the camera.
For me, I think augmented reality It's made for portable devices. You look through the device and the augmented reality is layered on the world, and there's a kind of magic with that, where you're seeing this world, but this slightly distorted world.
We don't have the need to actually use AR markers at all. Calculations of actually placing and projecting your characters onto the real world is all based on the AR technology and using the gyro sensors.
Maybe you're looking down your street and then you've got this dinosaur stomping down your street, or maybe it's an invisible running around on your sofa. There's a kind of magic there with augmented reality.
Thanks for watching Inside PS Vita.